Welcome back to Turtle's Hot Rods. Today, we're going to do some body work and some priming on the roof of this truck. Let's get to it. Alright, well it's been a few weeks since that last clip, and you can tell because things are a little bit more rusty than they were whenever we left off. It's been a few weeks getting the Volkswagen ready for cruising the coast and going and doing all that, so now I'm back and getting back on the truck. So today, I want to finish up repairing all this rotten crap that's up in the roof up in here. And first I'm going to start by making a new piece of metal here and welding it in. And I didn't record any of the process of me fixing that. I was doing that, you know, working on it after I come home from work for a few hours each night. And I got both those sides welded up. All I need to do is grind them and then bodywork over them. And I'm gonna go ahead, make a new piece of metal, put it in there, and I'm gonna time lapse a little bit of it, show you guys what I got going on. And after we get that done, we're gonna come in here and repair these little rust holes that we have there. There you go. Got my new piece of metal, hammered it out, bent it over, got it fitting up in there pretty good. It's kind of hard to hold it and show you, but fits in there pretty good. I'm gonna tack weld it in place and then trim around it to make it fit better, and then weld her up. Well, I've been at it, welded that up, grinded it down. That stuff is ready for sandblast and body filler. And I got to looking, you know, that needs to be sandblasted again, but it also has a few holes that need to be welded up and grinded back down. And then I was looking down here, this is the back of the windshield, and this is rusting out, so I grinded that down all the way across looking. Found a few more pinholes over there, so I'm welding them up. Got fiberglass filler on everything that I wanted to get on today. All I was doing there is just getting it down in my weld, because I had to sandblast all of that, and might as well do it right now today. It's probably going to be filler all the way out to here and all the way back, and it's going to be a good bit thicker. So I'm literally, whenever I go to sand this and put more on, I'll just knock the head off of it, scuff it with some Scotch-Brite, and then smear a bunch of stuff right on top of that. But I'm probably going to do that part of the roof whenever the truck is tilted back over. So I'm going to leave the drip rail and the roof wing like they are for right now, and I'm going to focus on inside the jamb right here. I'm not going to do this part of the jamb right at the moment, and I'm going to focus on the inside of the roof just because it's a little bit easier to work at the moment. So I'm going to get all that stuff worked out and get it pretty close in Bondo, and then we're going to tilt the truck back over and we'll continue to work on the roof. I've been sanding and bondoing and sanding some more and climbing in and out of this contraption. Now, I sit on that thing, as you've seen, and I'm getting pretty good at sliding in and out, kind of like a NASCAR driver, but a little bit less fun. But, as you can see, by looking at it, it's pretty straight. It's pretty close, and I'm talking about this in here, this line. You just saw where I cut out the old metal, welded in some new metal, and then I've been body working over it. And this is a lot more tricky to work on than you'd think it would be, because I don't know how the rubber is going to fit right here for the glass and what it's going to look like on the inside. And, you know, I just have to guess. And I don't really have any long curved blocks like that, so I'm working with what I got. And I think it's getting there. But I got a few little places that I need to put a little bit of body filler in, like this. Just little spots, little voids, little low places, couple little dents I need to fill, and sand it down. Everything is in 120 at the moment, but I'm sitting here looking at it, and I don't like that. This right here. See how that juts out? That ain't what we want. So it's pretty smooth all the way up until that point. So I'm going to work on that and try to get it more rounded and even and uniform to the rest of it. Fill in a few more voids, sand it down with 120, and hopefully today I'm going to be able to prime the inside of the roof, and then I can remove this board, and I'm going to tilt the truck back upright, and I will no longer be working on the inside of the roof, which probably is going to be the worst bit of body work that I have to do on this truck. It, you know, it's just a pain in the butt because you're climbing inside of there, and it's a jungle gym. Well, I am happy for two reasons. Donald Trump won today, and I don't have to climb back inside of that truck to work on the roof anymore. Sit. Oreo, sit. Sit. Good boy. Eat a piece of sushi.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Today is the day we're putting primer on the roof. So last night you saw me body working on the roof as per usual. Block sanding, filling little low places, block sanding some more, filling little low places some more, block sanding some more. You get the picture. You watched it. It is very, very smooth. Like, very, very, very smooth. There's no rough places, nothing like that. And I also have been working on this edge a little bit off camera. The underside, I'm pretty happy with. I'll go over it with 120 on my flexible block, but I've got it straight and consistent. You feel with your hand, and it's very consistent. There's no low places. There's no wobbly places. This back edge here, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. So I've got metal here. This is the highest point on the wing, and I have basically built this out to all be fairly even with it. And if you hold a straight edge to it, we actually have a point in the middle over here that's a little bit high, but it's pretty close. I'll probably just take 120. You can see where it's touching right there, and then touching down there. So I'm gonna knock down this area here with 120 on this very long block. And the reason I'm using 120 is because I want to take it down much slower than with 80 grit. 80 grit will take this off so fast, I'll take off too much and I'll have to remud it. So I'm gonna keep working on this back edge of the roof, and then we have to finish getting the drip rail ready, and it's pretty close. Around the top, there's a few little places I got to work on. I got to work on that corner, but I should be able to have that dialed in about an hour. This side over here is much, much closer than the other side, But I got some stuff that I got to work on. There's a little glob right there I got to get out. I got to finish this down in the bottom down here. So I think I can get it done today. But I got to get to work. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of Turtles Hot Rods. We got a lot done today. Got it primed up, looking pretty good. I'm very happy with how the wing fits on the truck. It really, really looks like it belongs there. Almost like it should have come from factory, and that's what I got in my head and I'm trying to make real. Stay tuned, folks. See you in the next one.